everyone, Courtney here, and in this video I am going to discuss why I read philosophy books. Have you ever found yourself wondering what is the purpose of existence, or what is the difference between right and wrong, and perhaps you decided to open a philosophy book to find out what the great philosophers have had to say about such topics. But maybe instead of finding definitive answers to such questions, you found that the more you read, the less you know, and now you've gone down this endless rabbit hole of reading more and more philosophy, which is becoming more and more difficult and abstract, and now instead of wondering about things like what is the purpose of existence, you instead find yourself wondering what is the purpose of reading philosophy. Well, in this video, I am going to provide 6 reasons why I read philosophy books. The first reason I read philosophy books is that philosophy provides very important and practical skills. Those include reading comprehension, writing, argument evaluation, being able to see things from other people's perspective, critical thinking. So all of these things are skills that whether you intended to gain or not at the outset are important and you are building as you read through these philosophical texts. This leads me to my second reason for reading philosophy, which is that the skills you build can be applied to literally anything. Whether you decide to pursue another degree or whether you are applying them in your daily life or your career, these skills that you build from reading philosophy books are absolutely a great foundation for anything else that you decide to pursue. In other words, I think that combining philosophy with anything else is like a power combo. So I don't just read philosophy books, I read a lot of things. I find philosophy helps me read other things. For instance, in my career, I use these skills absolutely every single day. I work in communications and I absolutely owe that to my philosophy degree because all day long, every day, I read things and try to explain them in ways that anyone can understand or communicate effectively. And so whether you're deciding that you want to go to law school and you need to be really good at arguing, or you even want to pursue something that may at first appear unrelated, you might be surprised at how philosophy can just pop up anywhere and help you, whether it's medicine and you need to know medical ethics, or math, which is gets into things that I don't even understand, but apparently math and philosophy is even a great combo. So those are the 2 reasons why I read philosophy books. The third reason I read philosophy books is because I find that it's interesting to meet and be able to discuss philosophy with other people who like philosophy, right? So I think it helps you meet interesting people. I find that philosophers are also just people that like the subject are interesting to talk to. They tend to like conversations that go just beyond just the surface. So if you're not really one for small talk or things like that, you might find that you have a good time connecting with other people who like philosophy, and being able to talk about it on that level with them will help you connect with those people. I find that people who read philosophy, it doesn't matter what I ask them about, it doesn't have to be necessarily on philosophy, but if you talk to them about anything, they usually have really insightful answers to give. So that's another reason, the third reason I read philosophy books. The fourth reason I think reading philosophy books is beneficial is sort of simple sounding, but hear me out. That is to find out what these philosophers have said. They have been very influential throughout history. It might do you well to figure out what they have said, or the fact that they've also spent a lot of time wondering about certain questions which you have also had. So finding out what they've said is a reason. So, you know, Courtney, why are you reading, Kierkegaard? Well, to find out what Kierkegaard said, right? Could be one reason. Another reason to read philosophy books, well, this isn't a reason so much, but I mean, if you enjoy it, right, just do it because you enjoy it, is that you don't need a greater reason or purpose to read philosophy, but if you enjoy doing something, then other things will follow. And the final reason I have, the 6th reason for reading philosophy books, is that I hope that from reading philosophy, you'll be less likely to judge a situation with a small amount of information and more likely to think critically about a situation, and hopefully offer a different perspective than necessarily what the popular perspective is on a topic. So that's my 6th reason for reading philosophy. So I hope that you enjoyed these reasons why I read philosophy books, and comment below on reasons why you like to read philosophy. Thanks so much for watching.